My dear children, listen to my words today as I did among the people of Israel, and as I still reach hearts in every nation, tribe, and language. You must love your neighbor as you love yourself. This command isn't novel, but it is always fresh. It is light, but numerous people struggle with it. It is easy, but it penetrates deeper than seas and ascends higher than the skies. For in these phrases lies the essence of the law and the prophets, the essence of my Father, and my own heart shed for you. When I urge you to love, I don't refer to love as the world instructs. The world frequently claims that love is an emotion, ephemeral like fog, powerful at times and feeble at others. But I say to you, love is not just a feeling, it is commitment. Affection is not restricted by fluctuating emotions, it is anchored in timeless reality. To love means to prioritize another's well-being over your own. Loving means to behave with patience, kindness, and mercy, regardless of the personal cost. To love is to pardon when hurt, to provide when it is unreciprocated, to wish well even when harmed. This love is not feeble, it is the mightiest power in both heaven and earth, as it originates from God Himself. You inquire, Lord, who counts as my neighbor? I previously responded to this using a story, the parable of the Good Samaritan. A man was found battered and abandoned on the road. Devout individuals walked by him, providing neither assistance nor empathy. However, a Samaritan, looked down upon by the Jews, halted, dressed his injuries, and took him to safety. I tell you this, your neighbor isn't just someone who resembles you, talks like you, or prays like you. Your neighbor is not just the friend who is good to you, but also the stranger, the outsider, the individual whom society excludes, and even the person who has hurt you. If you only care for those who care for you, what benefit is there in that? Yet cherish your foes, commend those who seek to harm you, and pray for those who ill-treat you. This embodies the essence of my kingdom. Observe, I did not instruct you simply to love your neighbor. I stated, as you are. You nourish your body with what you eat and drink. You protect yourself from rain and shine. You seek tranquility, happiness, and security. Similarly, I urge you to wish for these things for others. Do not undervalue yourself, for you are created in my likeness. If you view yourself as insignificant, you will find it hard to appreciate those around you. However, once you embrace the truth that you are cherished by the Father, valued and saved, your heart will be filled with love for those around you. To love your neighbor like yourself means recognizing in them the same value I perceive in you. Do not allow love to exist solely in words or ideas. Allow it to be demonstrated in practice. When you encounter the starving, provide them with food. When you encounter the parched, provide them with a beverage. Upon encountering the stranger, greet them warmly. When you encounter the unclothed, dress them. When you encounter the ill, pay them a visit. When you encounter the prisoner, keep them in mind. Whatever actions you take for the least of these, you take for me. Love is demonstrated not through words, but through selflessness. The extent of your love is not determined by how you treat the mighty, but by how you treat the humble. Love possesses the strength to mend scars that time is unable to touch. Love possesses the ability to bring together what hatred separates. Love possesses the ability to dispel fear, as perfect love eliminates fear. Love is the tongue of paradise, the brightness that shadows cannot defeat. Reflect, through love, the Father sent me into the world. Out of love, I sacrificed my life for you. Through love, I pardoned those who wounded my hands and feet. Through love, I refer to you as children of God. And through love, I urge you to illuminate as beacons in a twisted world. Still, I understand the human heart. I understand that pride builds up like a barrier. I understand that selfishness murmurs, put your needs before others. I understand that fear cautions, if you care, pain could follow. I understand that anger yells, they are unworthy of your compassion. Kids, love can take many forms. Affection is imaginative, similar to the father who colors the sky with fresh hues at every sunrise. Affection can be a softly spoken word, a hand reached out silently, a smile given generously. Love can be instructing the unlearned, directing the confused, sharing tears with the grieving, celebrating with the joyful. Don't believe you are too tiny to be capable of love. A cup of cold water provided in my name will not be overlooked. A seed of affection nurtured by trust can develop into a tree of prosperity. The tiniest gesture of love can resonate for all time. By loving your neighbor as you love yourself, you interlace heavenly strands into the fabric of the earth. You foster a community that remembers everyone, where weights are distributed, and happiness grows. Through this, everyone will recognize that you are my followers if you show love to each other. Do not let divisions of race, wealth, class, or tribe blind you. Within me, there exists no distinction between Jew and Gentile, slave and free, male and female. All are united. Allow your fellowship to shine as a beacon to the nations, demonstrating that love can overcome any obstacle. Some believe that worship is solely found in music, prayers, or gifts. However, genuine worship is likewise love in motion. Loving your neighbor as you would love yourself is to respect the God who created them. To alleviate someone else's load is to raise incense at my altar. To pardon someone else is to reflect the compassion of my crucifixion. Thus, when you come together in temples, homes, or fields, keep in mind, your love for one another is the most significant gift. Do not speak well of me with your mouth while harboring hatred for your brother in your heart. How can you love God, whom you cannot perceive, if you do not love your neighbor, whom you can perceive? What, then, is the benefit of such affection? It might not always be visible on earth. Certain individuals will ridicule, others will refuse, and some will not reciprocate the kindness you offer. However, I say to you that every loving deed creates wealth in heaven, where neither moth nor rust can corrupt. And beyond riches, you shall experience happiness. For love, despite its high cost, consistently provides more than it demands. Affection brings you closer to the essence of God, for God embodies love. When you care, you dwell in Him, and He in you. So, my children, allow these words to reside within you. Love your neighbor as yourself. Let them define your days, shape your decisions, and scent your existence. Upon waking, inquire, in what ways can I express love today? As you stroll, inquire, who can I uplift today? When you talk, inquire, what expression of love can I share today? When you take a break, inquire, have I shown love as I have been loved today? I issued this command not to weigh you down, but to liberate you, liberated from hatred, liberated from pride, liberated from loneliness, liberated from despair. For love represents the path of the kingdom, the melody of forever, the essence of paradise. Be aware of this. To love your neighbor as yourself is to love me. When you love me, my Father and I will dwell with you.